This afternoon, lawmakers heard from the public on whether sports betting in Nebraska should be expanded.
And if it should be put to a vote for the people. Brian Mastry is live with the pros and cons.
Aaron, John, 28 states allow sports betting on your phone as long as you're in the state that allows it. Nebraska does not, meaning if you have an account with one of those big apps like FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, you have to drive into Iowa to make a bet. And many Nebraskans do, crossing I-680 or the pedestrian bridge. Well, LR 20 is a constitutional amendment that would change that if voters agreed to make the change. Supporters testified today that instead of losing money to Iowa, Nebraskans could be betting on their phones here, with a portion earmarked to lower property taxes.
The other thing I think it's important is that what we're trying to do is regulate what's already happening, and I think that's a pretty important step. It's not just regulate, but it's also tax. Right now, if they cross into Iowa, Iowa gets the money, the tax money, and the revenue associated with it.
The reality is Nebraska is losing out on millions in tax revenue to neighboring states. Moreover, illegal platforms lack consumer protections, age verification, anti-money laundering controls, and generate zero revenue for the state.
While supporters put the number around $30 million for Nebraska property tax relief, opponents reminded lawmakers that number really depends on hundreds of millions of dollars lost by gamblers in Nebraska.
And that's why the only thing you heard about from proponents today was money. Nothing about what's best for families and kids, and nothing about how over 50% of online gambling revenue comes from addicted gamblers. Sports betting is already legal in Nebraska. If people want to bet on sports, they can. What this is trying to do is force it onto every device and into every home in our state.
Opponents added that there's a reason the House always wins and that sports betting on your phone targets addictive gamblers. Supporters explained to lawmakers that they consider this a form of entertainment and that they work hard to protect those who are addicted. I'm Brian Mastry, First Alert 6.